Well, good morning, rail friends. And it is another day at the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum as we get ready for the steam excursion down to Summerville, Georgia. And as you can see, the picture line is already forming. Knoxville West End tracks for Norfolk Southern. And our outbound signal towers. We have the eastbound look there. And right on the other side of those trees are the other points for the inbound. Here in the control point Jersey area, scanners on. And after an incredibly stormy night, we have 73-degree temperatures here at 8:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time at the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum at Grand Junction as we await the steam locomotives to arrive here to put together the Summerville Steam Excursion. And there you hear the beginning. That'll be 4501. And yes, it is reversing back into place from East Chattanooga so that it is ready to roll right up to the train where we're going to watch it couple next. And I think we'll just take a little trip up, on, and over. The Southern 4501 has arrived. As you can see, everybody is excited, and pictures and videos are all underway as we start preparing for a 110-mile round trip excursion from Grand Junction here at the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum, where we are here at Grand Junction as the Southern 4501 gets ready for the excursion down into Summerville, Georgia today. John, good morning. You better get ready down there in Summerville. John and Rossville, you better get ready to get those pictures. And everybody in between, we'll be going through the Chickamauga battlefield today, and then on down through Chickamauga itself, and Tryon, Fayette, not necessarily in that order, obviously, and eventually arriving in Summerville with Susan, where they have rolled out the red carpet at the Summerville Depot coming down that way today. So everybody, get ready, get excited. And that crowd you see behind me, they're going to be chasing that train from here to there. So if you're on 27, look out for a pack of about 100 cars chasing steam trains. So since there's a lot going on, let's get back and kind of watch all this come together. And in front of you is Southern Railway 4501, a 282 Mikado type steam locomotive. And yes, it's not brand new. There comes Bo and some of the conductor staff. And the 4501 was built in October of 1911 by the Baldwin Locomotive Works in Philadelphia. Oh, feel free, you're good. Built in 1911 by the Baldwin Locomotive Works in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And if y'all didn't know, 4501 was the first of its wheel arrangement type built for the Southern SOU for their code. And 4501 was retired from revenue service in July of 1948. That, my friends, was a long time ago. It was up on a short line in Kentucky, on the Kentucky and Tennessee Railway, the K&T up in Stearns, Kentucky, where it worked in the coal mine, hauling coal. And in a number of our past filmings here, we have met family whose family lived up there and took care of the 4501. So it is an exciting morning. And if you've never ridden on a Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum excursion, boy, are you missing out. I have got to get you out more. Food is fantastic, the staff is fantastic, the equipment is well maintained. It is just a phenomenal experience. So, like I said, since there's a lot going on, let's just kind of sit back, watch this rare footage that you just don't see one of these every day in the yard, up close, personal, getting ready to take a 110-mile trip. And we are right next to the Norfolk Southern main lines that come out of the north end of the DeBuck's yard. Behind us is the connection for C&O and TP, where, for those of you wondering, 1080 has switched trains and he's on 173 this morning coming down from, or going to Sheffield, Alabama. So they switched trains with him last night in Danville, or I should say this morning, up in Danville, Kentucky, but he is coming our way, and he will be going out the south end of the DeBuck's yard after he works DeBuck's and changes crew. So we are going to focus on that this morning, and then, depending on the timing, we are going to go ahead and go on down to Summerville. But we are going to work on catching 1080 first. In case you were wondering, that locomotive weighs 272,900 pounds. And the Tenderlicks with it, 13,000 gallons of water. So if you're thirsty today, I know where you get a great big drink. Puts out 2,700 horsepower. That is a lot of HP. And over its life, Southern Railway, Kentucky and Tennessee Railway, Norfolk Southern Railway, and the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum have operated this locomotive. There goes a couple of the folks already out. Bryce is on his way with Jonas, and they are headed to the next spot to get their shots. Everybody will be chasing this train today.
Yeah, we have one of them, yeah. As long as it's like a USB-C cable, they're not.
We do like we normally do. We'll do down and then lunch and no lunch. Yes.
quiet so far up on the NS tracks. Good morning. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. Go right on ahead. We're all about people.
Yeah, that's where I got one with my Lord. There's two of them off the top. Oh, nice, yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Alright, let's go ahead and get ready for the departure of 4501 as we move a little further down the line. Y'all put your seatbelts on. We are going for a trip.
Understand, belt line switch, line of move. Thank you, sir. CBR 320, good application on the train. Brakes whenever you're ready. Careful. Yeah, here, there's a couple cows. Here, over. It moved down in the woods, John. Right.
And yes, that was the 630 you just heard. All right, we've moved to our new spot. As we get squared away here with the tracks. So you have a level train when it goes by. And yes, you heard them talking about coyotes as they went through Missionary Ridge Tunnel and making their way here into the yard limit.
Double check that. About that derail, over.
As the crew of the 630 that you're listening to.
The derail, John. Down, over.
Did you went to the shops?
I'm sorry? Oh.
Hold on, I'll send it to you again. doing a doubleheader today, or just 4501?
I think just 4501. I think 6:30 is going to be on the local.
Okay, that's what I'm hoping.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I'm right, but that's what I heard. If it comes in backing in all by itself, we'll know the answer.
Okay.
I keep hearing the last on the whistle from 6:30.
Yeah, it's right around that corner.
100, call it 325.
We're all loud over here, right?
325, we are in.
You're good.
McCarty, you're alive. You got the railroad, over.
They've got him on the siding right down there. All right, they're gonna hold 6:30 down on the siding. Once the excursion train leaves, they'll bring him in, so you'll get to see the Southern 6:30 coming in and the Southern 4501 leaving. And the 6:30 was built in 1904, in case you were wondering. So, back to the 4501. And for those of you looking for the Pennsylvania, it crossed Bridgeport Bridge, the Bridgeport Bridge over the Tennessee River at 7:29 Central Standard Time this morning, 33 minutes ago. So, it's on its way in. The Southern is on its way in, going on up the C&O and TP today, where it will make a trip over to Pennsylvania to pull the OCS, the Office Car Special. So, be a little while before we see the Southern out running around again. And as you all know, 1080 is coming south. So we have a lineup. And the tag is coming tonight or tomorrow morning back here as well. Ain't right, you are right. I love this place. And no, Tony Bryan is still over your way. He is train chasing today. I'm not sure what museum duties he has, but he's got museum duties, and he's going to chase the 1080. And the 1080 will go through Stevenson and Bridgeport at some time today after he works the yard in Chattanooga. John down in Summerville, you got that red carpet all rolled out with Susan? Everything all set up down there at the depot?
I'll be right back.
As you see, they will be departing shortly. Southern 5000, another restored locomotive here at Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum. The static display cars scattered throughout. here in the yard, where there is also a Y, a W-Y-E at Grand Junction. Grand Junction hidden by those massive Bradford pear trees.
Here, 4501. You can drop that red flag. I got the red flag.
I think you're right.
Duck in here. I think we got somebody that showed up.
Well, they're lucky. Normally we depart right on time, so if somebody just showed up, they are 5 minutes behind departure time, and that's a rare thing when we leave out of here late. For those of you, the Southern Railway 5000 was built in 1972, and it was the first of 257 GP38-2 locomotives purchased by Southern Railway, producing 2,000 horsepower. All right, let's listen to all the action on the scanner as the conductors get ready to depart. Y'all have a good trip. And now, the Southern 630 will be running on the local, it appears, today. He is sitting just around that corner on a siding, waiting for our excursion to pass by, and then they will bring him on into the yard. So, first off, we're going to move back over just a tad since our person with the hat is relocated. We're gonna resituate you guys just a tad.
325, y'all look good there on the side. Good marker on the rear.
And that is the 4501
Hey, 320.
going across the bridge, headed towards the tunnel for those of you keeping up. And it kind of sounds like Travis is engineer today on 630. The Southern Railway 630. A KS-1 Class 2 by 8 by 0. 2-8-0. Consolidation type steam locomotive. Built in February 1904 by the American Locomotive Company at the Richmond Works of Richmond, Virginia. And you can see all that information on the TVRM rail site or website. So next up, our 1904 American Locomotive Company, Southern 630. Let's listen to them. Bring it on into Grand Junction where they will be running the local today.
Yeah, 42, John.
Well, everybody, good morning here at the next crossing on Rail Moments. 6:30 is in the house, so if you want to ride behind it today, come on down to Grand Junction in Chattanooga, Tennessee at the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum. Get you a ticket and get right on board. And the rest of you, start getting ready. 4501 making its way down to 23rd Street, down through Rossville, through past the military park, the Chickamauga National Military Park, and then on down to Chickamauga. After that, Lafayette or Lafayette, depending on how you like to say it, and then down to Tryon or Tryon, again, depending how you like to say it, and eventually down to Summerville, where the turntable action will be. Susan with the Main Street has rolled out the red carpet down there today. Hospitality capital of the South. They're right in the heart of the South in Summerville, Georgia. So go on down to Summerville, greet that train if you're not on it, have a good day, and we are going to go see if we can find the Southern, the Pennsylvania, and 1080, all of which making their way to Chattanooga today. Right now, to be exact. So, thanks for being with Casey and I this morning, and thanks for being at the next crossing. John down in Summerville, I'll keep you posted on my plans today, and everyone else, make sure you stay tuned to see where we are next today, where we're going to deal with rain, heat, and timing. So, see y'all soon at the next crossing.
Oh, yeah, that works.
Did y'all get great shocks? Oh, yeah. Awesome. They took the young guy idea. They hiked halfway down the track. The old guy, he just stayed down here. Y'all have a fantastic day.